Hey guys, real quick on AMC, we have earnings reporting tomorrow after the close. What I want you to look for is reportings on popcorn. Try to find out what is the reportings on popcorn sales, okay? Because that could be a business and within a business, but we need to know how's it going. Also, the exclusive they have with Walmart is ending, so very soon they'll be able to sell popcorn in every single grocery store and retail store, not just Walmart. The other thing we want to look at is debt. How much debt did they pay down? We also want to look at earnings. Are we going to have a third consecutive quarter in a row without a cash burn? Are we going to have a positive earnings? The previous 2 quarters, we had positive earnings for the first time in a long time, I think since 2019-ish. So we're going to have the third consecutive row of positive earnings. That's very important. If we go negative earnings tomorrow, if it reports negative earnings, that's going to be very bad, okay? Because Q4, this is reportings on Q4 2023. That's what these reportings are on. That has to be a strong quarter. There was a lot of powerful movies out. Because Q1 2024, I don't think is going to be super strong, okay? I really don't. There was not enough blockbusters, okay? So we need a winning Q4 results tomorrow after close. It has to be positive net earnings. If it's not positive net earnings, that's a bad sign. If it is positive net earnings, that's a good thing, okay? So that's what you need to be watching for. Don't worry about earnings per share and all that. Of course that's important, but that's not the most important. The other thing you want to look at is EBITDA, earnings before interest and taxes. That's what these companies are really judged on, okay? And we want to see an improvement, a significant improvement in earnings before interest and taxes tomorrow, okay? That's another thing you want to be listening for if you're on the call. And if you're not on the call, that's fine. But when you read the report, you want to be looking for that. What else? We also want to know, is Adam Aron the CEO? Is he going to speak to the complete and total collapse of AMC stock? Because they did a 90% reverse stock split, so investors lost 90% of their shares. And since they did that, the stock is like even lower than it was prior to them doing putting out the news that they were going to do a reverse split in the first place. And here's investors now with 90% less shares. So is he going to touch on that? If so, I'm very, very positive he's just going to blame it on the writer's strike and weak movie sales. He's not going to take any ownership. Okay, that's my prediction on that. Another thing to look for is candy sales, specifically AMC candy sales, because they came out with their own candy line for movies with a much higher margin. So how are those sales going? Are they doing very well? Are they making a lot more profit on that? Is that going to help us end the cash burn? Well, really, the cash burn is over the last 2 quarters, but now are we going to make it 3? That's why I say this is very important. Also, will Adam Aron touch on the share float? Will he let us know how many shares are in the share float? Or is he just going to ignore it and pretend like we don't want to know? Because every investor wants to know the accurate count of what is in the share float and the shares outstanding. I want to hear Adam Aron say, this is the total of shares outstanding. This is the total of shares in the float. Why can't he say that? Okay. Also, I've been on every call for about almost 3 years now. Every earnings call, 2.5, 3 years. Adam Aron, if you're watching this, please don't pop a can of soda and drink soda and eat popcorn during the call, because typically you do that. I don't know why you do that. I know you're very rich, and you don't answer to anybody, really. I understand that, but at least show us the courtesy that we're trying to hear what you're saying. If you're popping soda and drinking soda and chewing popcorn while you're talking, it's kind of harder to understand you, okay? So that's another call out to you, Adam Aron, specifically. So we're looking for candy sales, specifically AMC candy sales, AMC popcorn sales. Food and beverage is going to be very important. Do we see an increase in that with the economy really struggling like it is? I'm concerned we won't see an increase in food and beverage, but if we do, that's another very positive sign. Okay, so watch for food and beverage sales. We really want to hear from the CFO, the Chief Financial Officer. He'll have a part on the call, and we want to hear from him how much debt we have paid off, okay? Also, you want to know, did we close any underperforming stores, or not stores, theaters? And are we opening any new theaters? Did we buy any strategic locations? Okay. Are we opening any new theaters? Also, I wish somebody would ask them, why are we paying so much rent? We're paying on average 250%-ish more rent than Cinemark. And no, that's not just because we have more locations. No, it's not. We're paying higher rents per location. And that's why we're not making as much money as we should on AMC, profits. And I've done several videos on this. If you look at net revenue, if you look at revenue for Cinemark, our competitor, versus us, our revenue, we have like double revenue that they have. But Cinemark has way more net income than us. I don't have the numbers in front of me, but it's more than double. Okay, it's more than triple. It's more than quadruple net income compared to AMC's net income. Why? Mismanagement. I covered that many times. Okay, so those are some things to watch for. Any final thoughts? I can't think of anything else for you to watch for. If I come up with it, I'll have another video. Make sure you have notifications on, because I'll probably have a couple more videos about the earnings. And then when earnings come out, I'll break it down for you. Okay, guys? So make sure you subscribe, add notifications, and make sure you're watching my crypto videos. You can't just have one play. You can't just be like, I'm all in on AMC. You have to start making money. I'm making money on crypto, so much money on crypto. I want to help you do it. Watch my crypto videos, okay? And you have no idea how life-changing crypto is. We're talking about 100% gain being a small gain, 150% being a small gain, 200, yeah, that's a decent gain, 300, oh yeah, I've made 300 on many cryptos. Like, that's what we're talking about right now with my crypto videos, all right? So hit like, subscribe, add notifications, share the video with a friend. Talk to you soon. Have a great day.